the little Alsatian puppy that did Christopher. He looks a bit like Christopher. He looked like he had problems.
Well, now what was it? Ian Moore, his name was.
He was.
Well, it's interesting. My friend bought me as an ironic gift for my birthday. He bought me the live video of Ian Moore. You'll be pleased to know that Lady in Red was on there. I remember another hit. But it was brilliant. It had a picture of Ian on the front. It said Ian Moore, naturally.
I didn't know it was too big for him as well.
Of course, it was ludicrous. But I don't know if that meant Ian Moore, naturally, like we all know who this guy is. It's Ian Moore.
Yeah.
Or was it Ian Moore? He's no longer being Christopher. He's just naturally.
What did he sound like when he wasn't being Christopher?
Christopher.
Did he really? Because he met him, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, I think Christopher couldn't wait to get back on the telly.
Well, the thing is, I think Ian Moore is actually earning more than Christopher now. I think
they could have got Christopher on there.
Yeah, you can get Christopher for £1,000, but Ian Moore's going up for £1,200 now, just as PA to adapt. But he does Lady, he does all the hits. He does "Don't Pay the Ferryman."
Yeah.
Don't even set a price. Does all those.
Interestingly, I saw him interviewed once, and Lady in Red's not his favourite song.
You're joking.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
But he was only going to play that if Sarah Ferguson.
Oh yeah.
It was only if she was wearing some red.
He was only going to play that.
Yeah, well, it was a live thing, and he was only going to play that if she was wearing some red or something. Did you have red? No, so luckily she had a red. That must have clashed with her. A red scarf.
The highlights of your hair that catch the light.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful.
The thing is, right, he missed it right there. So, right, asked me to dance, looking for a little romance. Now he can say dance.
I met a man once in a bar and saw him for some reason. I was annoyed by that one. And I said that I'd written Lady in Red. And I never got any money for it because I found that he was like a music lawyer. He went, well, give me more. Yeah, he was actually going to do it for me. I love the idea of that.
Why did you say that?
Really bored, and I didn't like it much. And I thought that was.
Why did you choose Lady in Red though?
Because I think I was singing it with a friend of mine. And he came over and went, oh, good. And I wrote this.
What in pub is this?
It's in the north.
Is it?
So anyway, that's enough of my Christopher anecdotes.
Yeah.
That's very much the end of the show.
And it's been a great show.
Hang on, have I got time for a song for the numbers?
No. Well, yeah, what are you going to play?
What, are you going to play a song now and then got something now?
Yeah.
Come on, I better think out.
What have you chosen? I'll keep it going.
Well, the third one. It's got rolled on from Waiting.
Brilliant. Yeah. He's just getting out of his bag now because we weren't prepared for this. We sort of ran out of time. We're having such a great time with the philosophy of Carl. You know, I'm just going to tell you now, you know we're still on air, don't you? Before it gets too casual, you know we are still broadcasting to the capital. Okay. What do you fancy doing?
Well, once I've made all that money from suing Christopher, no, my future, I'm living my future. I don't want to have some good mates like yourself and Ricky.
Yeah.
I kind of want to be on the radio.
We're
play a great song.
We're like the Three Musketeers, me. See, it's like we're like the original Rat Pack. Because we're Ocean's 11. I'm Sinatra.
Yeah.
You're Sammy Davis Jr. and you're what's his name? D. Martin, aren't you?
Yeah, or Joey Lawrence. What's his name? Joey Lawrence, not Joey Lawrence. Joey Bishop.
Joey Deacon.
Joey Deacon. We should definitely get your dad in, man. That would be just dynamite. When people get tired of you, we've got the whole Pilkington family.
The whole gene pool.
Have you seen it?
No. Carl, have we got time for this now, really, mate? Okay, it's track number 1. Now, interesting thing about Tom Waits is that this is from his first album, and he doesn't sound like that kind of gruff, lived-in guy that he wants to be. He actually sounds something of a crooner.
Yeah.
But this is a track called Old 55, which bizarrely I think might be covered by the Eagles. But anyway, so I think it's a really lovely track, really beautiful track.
I'll see you next week.
And we'll see you next time.
Say goodbye, Carl.
So yeah.
Say sorry.
What?
If you offended anyone.
I didn't. So if I say sorry, that's saying I'm guilty.
Seven distractions. Very nice. Yes, I approve of that, Carl. Good choice there. Now, Steve.
Yes.
Carl came round to my flat. It was Tuesday night, wasn't it?
Nice place.
Now, thanks. Now, last week after the show, I think you guys were in the time you were in the toilet. Carl got out the lottery. ticket that he bought. He went, I'm feeling really confident tonight. I was going, I laughed. He went, no, seriously. He said, look at the numbers. And I looked at him and I think they were 4, 6, 8, 20, 36, 48, weren't they? He's going, I just got a feeling about those, I'm not sure. He went, although, you know, my girlfriend said that, you know, if I won the lottery, we'd probably split up because we like such different things. Meaning, she likes to travel and he doesn't. And so he said, so what I said was, well, if I win, then I won't tell you. I'll just treat you a little bit more. Brilliant.
That's brilliant logic.
That is great. Anyway.
I imagine you take care of it, yeah. Yeah, you're a good guy. How would you do it then? You just sneak little gifts in, slowly over many years.
Yeah.
You don't think she'd grumble, the fact that you, like, don't work anymore and drive a Lamborghini?
Well, I still do this.
What, just like as a kind of beer, as a cover story? So you'd pretend to come to work, but maybe off partying and stuff. Clever.
Now, he didn't win.
Okay.
I phoned him up Saturday night, he went one number. One number, I think it was 8, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of 8s on my piece of paper. So I think it was either an 8 or an 18 or 14.
And he went, and he was disappointed, he said, waste of time. Well, he said, no, waste of time. He said, I've worked it out. I went, go on. He went, there are 26 letters in the alphabet. He went, think how many words you can make out of them. He went, there are 48 numbers at the bottom. He went, yeah, 60 minutes away. I'm working on it.
Less letters, Welsh, so even 20 chances. It's 20 minutes.
I'm like,
anyway, so we got talking about it. And I told James, well, I won the I'm a world cruise. And he went, where's that place? We got a world cruise. What do you do next year?
oh, it's brilliant logic, Carl. But you know on the world cruise you don't actually see the whole world.
And if you did, it's not like saying, well, I don't want to see that twice. Do you know what I mean?
The world.
It is the world. It's a lot. It's a lot to see.
Did it never dawn on you before about the numbers? Have you been playing this for years, thinking that you had a good chance, and it was just like you and a handful of other people that were doing it?
Just as much chance as everyone else, but then when you actually sit down,
Sure. He's done it again this week. He went, I'm doing it one more time. He showed me the numbers. He went, they look a bit more healthy, don't they?
What numbers are you going for this week?
Come on, then. You know, people, if people do this and they win, if you take this out and people do these, you'll have to share it with someone. It's alright though, isn't it? Give them a chance. Tell them what, give people a clue. What numbers are you doing, Carl?
no, I'm not going to tell them all. I'll not be I've got 5, 9, 12, 26.
Yeah.
You're not going to give us the other two?
No.
What are the... Yeah. What are those 4 numbers then?
5, 9, 12, 26.
Also, coming up is Carl's GCSE results. So we're in 1988. We've got family score contracted down. We've got Carl's GCSE results. What does that?
How many did you get?
Sorry about that. You know, I like to keep a tight, slick ship, and that lets us all down. And then when something goes wrong with the shoddy equipment, it's a mess. Why don't you buy some new stuff? It must be earning a bit of money now, isn't it? You've got 3 years now, we're happy everything. Well, that's fine, you see, go down to Richard's house and get one thing. Go down to record and tape exchange, take all the 4 non-blocked excess stuff you've got.
And the record label.
You'll be able to get an old CD player.
What? The 4 non-blondes?
Call in to win feature.
Carl, are we using the equipment that you used to use when you had Pilkey's making music, the DJ outfit?
I love that. That was Carl Pilkington and someone making... Colin making. Pilkey's making music.
Genius. Are we using that same equipment?
Did you earn any money?
I paid for the tube lights and that. I sort of covered the costs.
Did you? Did you pay tax on that?
That's what they get Al Capone on, isn't it?
It is, yeah. That's right. Don't worry about the music policy. We're sorting that out. We've got some Verve coming up. We got some Jimmy Ware. We got some Nick Cave. We got some Amy Mann. We got some Travis Corner Shop. You know what I mean? We're sorting ourselves out. We haven't started yet. We just started getting going. We got Carl's GCSE result.
Just do it now.
Should we do it now?
Well, I think we should have a White Van Man session.
Oh, White Van Man.
I think people tune in for the White Van Man
yeah,
session.
people who haven't tuned in, they don't know.
If people aren't familiar with this, The Sun runs a column every day which is asking some punter from the street their views on the week's big events, and we just thought, why not hijack that idea, but apply it to Carl Pilkington. Carl?
Much news again this week.
You've not seen much news? Don't worry, I'm sure you have an opinion on it.
Just give us it from your heart.
Okay, so, well, on the subject of Gladiator, what do you make of Russell Crowe's appalling behaviour at the BAFTAs?
This is, I heard a bit about this. This is, when he got some director or something.
Producers threatened him because they cut his bit, didn't they?
Yeah, they cut a poem that he'd done during the acceptance speech.
I watched it on Sunday night. I didn't realise it was live. But I quite liked the way it was to the point, didn't mess about. He went up, he said thanks.
So you're saying that he shouldn't have beaten up the director? Is that what you're basically saying?
It's a bit over the top.
You thought so?
If you didn't have time, if you really, what's the poem got to do with the film anyway? It was an award.
So do you think it's ever justified to beat up a TV director if you're a major Hollywood star?
Depends what he's done, but I mean...
Right, what would he have to have done, Carl, for it to be fine for him to then beat him up?
The thing is, you forget on people, at the end of the day, it was an awards thing for a film. However, I got to you're playing an award film. If you really want to do about this film, photo company, and left it at the entrance, said on your way out, it's a really nice poem.
No, but the thing is, he knew it was televised, so he knew by saying that poem once, he was reaching 5 million people. That's a lot of photocopies. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying it was justified.
It wasn't a poem award. It was an award show for poems, so you can't come out. They might do the top 40, number one's going on the time. But it's a film thing.
Okay.
And he went up and he got the award for the film.
I don't know, but when I wanted to give you results, I said, let's give Carl's results. Steve went, no, we should introduce people to Carl again, just remind people what Carl's like. And he's so right. I'm so glad we did this first.
I'm alright, though.
Carry on, Steve.
Okay, the next topic. What about this big debate over whether Kylie Minogue's had a bum job? Next. Okay. What do you make of Will Young's single? He's the Popeye winner. It's going to net record-breaking sales, apparently. It's going to be straight number one. He's a song.
If you want to buy from Nicholas, you have to know it. And pound that is guaranteed.
Well, what do you make of it, though? Do you think...
as a song?
As both as a song, and are you excited about Will Young's future?
He'll do alright.
What do you make? Yeah, one final one then. What do you make of our scientists getting the go-ahead to clone embryos for research? We have discussed cloning before, and obviously there's the pros and cons of that. Christopher Reeve, former Superman star, is behind this. Are you behind it?
Yeah. I mean, with everything, you have to go to the bad.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. It's like, it's an illness. So what is it?
It's probably a bit too detailed to go into, but
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good and bad. You can't have it all.
Yin and yang, is what you're saying. Okay, Carl, I can't argue with that, mate.
I want to play a track now that I haven't heard for a while. It's the song.
Coming soon. exam results.
Blackwell Motorcycle Club, spread your love. It's time to give Carl. You're actually nervous. I'm a little bit nervous. Just to recap, Carl is 30 this year. He never went to get his results of his GCSEs. So myself and Steve took upon ourselves to phone the school, track them down, and we actually got your results. What did you think you took?
I did English.
Right.
Maths. Art.
Right.
And I think I did physics.
Well, you didn't do any of them. You didn't do any of them. You didn't register. You registered for one exam and took one exam and got results from one exam. So I don't know what you thought you were turning up to, or you weren't registered, or you didn't.
You're familiar with the notion of registering for an exam. You have to kind of officially register in order to be eligible.
What do you mean, register? I turned up.
Yeah, you can't just show up, you have to register.
You have to pay it because it costs the school money, so they have had to have paid for you if they thought you were going to pass. You can't just turn up on the day and ask us to pay for the money.
I never got that.
And that's because you were never in school.
But you did somehow register or register for one exam. Registered.
It's a topic that you've always been interested in.
Oh, I was certificated before.
I mean, not the actual event,
No,
the study of
all
it.
the stuff like, about stuff like that. Bowls and that. And then when I took it happened to do like more about machines.
So the Second World War didn't come up. You mean there are no questions about the Anderson charts? That's next. So what are you expecting from it?
Is that seriously, right?
Yeah, it's the only one you took.
As far as the school is concerned,
Well, it's the only one that counts. It's the only result. It's the only one that counts.
Well, did you register?
Yes. I've got certificates and everything.
So what? Do you do that before the exam? Science?
Yeah, you don't check your results and then decide if you want to register. It's not like Millionaire when you look at the question and go, I think I'll take the one.
But anyway, you must have registered for one, or maybe your teacher.
I didn't do it.
They must have been confident. They must have been confident. They must have thought your best there was history.
Right, so what did you do?
You got an E, which I think, I mean, technically, is a pass. It's a bad pass, but there's F. And there's
I mean, you're not going to be doing a PhD.
You can get an F, right, which is final, and then a U, which is ungraded. Now, I don't know why the U exists, because F means you fail. U is like them going, you're not only failed, you've wasted my time.
So
That's it. We're annoyed that you took this exam.
So thought you'd register to do it?
Well, they
didn't.
didn't
I think they were hoping. It was like you with the lottery. They were hoping for something better than.
You see, I assume that the man who registered for that thought he could scrape the Anderson showers come up.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. You've got. Now, what I'd like to do, Carl, is I've started your education. You've read a book on my TV. I'll be asking you a few questions about that later. I've got another book for you to read next week. Next week, I've got a little. What? Oh, come on! Look, what's that? What's that say?
It's our fellow pension workers.
Yeah? Che Guevara. Yeah. He was quite happy, I think, when he found out that Robert Lindsay was involved. He went, yeah, of course you can. No worries, yeah.
What are your feelings, Carl? What
do you think? Are you depressed?
I'm just a bit annoyed because I'm sure it's just wasting your time.
Listen, they don't matter.
I'm sure
you're doing very well. You know, you can educate yourself. GCSEs are nearly as never going to help you. Not just for education, but you know, they're more vocational than else. You're doing very well, and you're reading books. Don't worry about it. But can I suggest something? But if you want, I'll pay for you to take history again.
Carl, we'd love to see you get a C or above.
I'll pay for you, and I'll get you some books. Right now, listen. We can let's get. I reckon when's the exams in June?
Something like that.
We'll try and register next week, and I reckon you can get an A or B in English. And it's, no, don't worry about it. It's just easy.
Rose knows. If he bangs it, they know the car. They can probably sort it out. They probably pay for cheaper. Not a lot of money, just a lot of money things. I mean, it is always, almost always, handy for now, I think, it's always to choose the stewards. There's no fear for them, they're not going to run. Now, what do you want to know about them? You must know what you know stuff about them, the 80s.
No, it's too long ago to get interested. Do you know what I mean?
Is that why you didn't? Okay.
The Anderson thing was like, oh, I'm not going to do this. What went back? Oh, I'm not going to do this. It's on the tube. It's like, I don't know.
Play record! We come back.
Hang on. Just because I need to introduce my new figure.
Yeah, I don't know if I had a family back then.
Come on, let me just ask you now, right? If you can finish this sentence, we've got a chance. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded. You just need to do a little bit of work, but otherwise I think you'll be fine. It's how you remember what happened to Henry VIII's wives. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded.
It's like spam, support protection.
You're gonna that's nothing to do with the
No, that's the skeleton.
Yeah, see, no, we're not doing biology. What happened to Henry VIII's last wife? Did she die, or did she not die? Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded.
Do you know that the only king has got a moustache is the only king that hasn't got a moustache is King Mars. What's the record for that?
I want to resurrect the career of a different artist each week. This is an artist who's overlooked by the general public. This is Amy Mann, and she always used to get overlooked. This was a single a while back. I think it's called Red Vines. Wait. You see, what upsets me is the way that Amy Mann has written songs as good as that. This is a single. She had to, I think, put the album from which that's taken out by herself over the internet. She was Oscar nominated for the songs for the film Magnolia. She couldn't get a record label. I don't know if she's now got one. And yet there's people like Alanis Morissette shifting shed loads of songs. I don't understand what the rules are. I don't know why she's not a household name.
Well, there's beautiful things out in the world. Why do you care about epoxy,
What did
GCSE?
she get?
What did she get for history? I think she did very poorly.
Why do you care? See, I was going to say, this is backfired a little bit because Carl is genuinely, I don't know if he's actually upset or embarrassed, but it doesn't matter. Why does it matter? It's cool. Why? Because it matters. Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's ridiculous. Do it again because you want to learn. This is like, it's great things in the world to learn about. No one, GCSE is a vocation. It isn't, you know, for a 15, 16-year-old to go on your own or whatever, or to get results. But you don't need that because you've done very well. You don't care about the students. I mean, you know, I've had a couple of times on this one. Obviously, it's obviously the ones I have so it's a bonus.
I kind of treat myself to like it's like, well, it's not.
I love the fact that even though it was honourable, it's like, I'll at least put down the ones I think I took and lie, but the ones I didn't take, I won't lie about.
Yeah, and don't give yourself a B. If you're going to find out you lie, give yourself a B next time, Carl.
I'm not that daft, but God, an E.
Who do you blame for this?
That's just the way
What was the teacher like?
Well, there's loads of different ones I didn't like. I mean, the history teacher, it is my own fault because with her, she was a bit mental, and I used to kind of stop the lesson by saying, "Oh, miss, tell us about your fireplace you've got that is made from a gravestone." Because that's what
That
she
would
had.
stop any English teacher in their tracks.
And she loved telling you about it.
Yeah,
She was like, oh,
I learned that from it.
So that's why I didn't know about divorce, head loss, and all that.
Yeah.
Dandruff legs. Horse, head loss, dandruff legs.
But remember now, divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. That's all you got to remember.
And what's that?
That's what happened to Henry VIII.